Good morning, everyone. This is Rafegal. Oops. And we're going to play some Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise Randomizer. We've got a Rosa start, and our objectives, Town of the Monsters, or Queen of Town of the Monsters, and Crystal Sword are two of the hardest fights in the game, so we're going to definitely have a high-level party. But they don't have a lot of key item requirements. We're basically going to be looking for the Baron Castle key and a way underground and a way to the moon. That's it. So get a good party, do our checks as fast as we can, and level up as fast as we can. That's going to be the plan. If for some reason we get the Adamant and Legend, which I find extremely unlikely, before we get access to the moon, that'll be interesting. Let's see, we've got a Rosa Iridia start and an Elixir. That is pretty garbo. Luckily, key items is on. Iridia's good for getting the warp glitch right now, and can be good if we get a Sylph early. We'll see what the rest of the characters we get are. She also requires a lot of high levels to be effective late game, which we are going to be leveling up a lot, probably. So we'll see how that goes. We only need to do 3 out of the 4 objectives, so decent chance. I got it my first try. Kane. Definitely okay with that. I keep forgetting, I really should be doing Mysidia first, because you can potentially get a Tella with Exit, which lets you loot deeper into this cave without having to walk all the way back out. But that's okay. Hey, Dragon Whip for Iridia. That's not bad. We're parking the airship down here so that we can run down and check the area, or the bed in Kaipo. Can't tell which twin that is. See how many townsfolk get in the way. We probably don't actually have anything to sell right now, but good to know. So we want to come back to Kaipo, basically. Cabin, life potion, star veil, like that is everything. So once we do some looting, we'll come back. Not going to bother with waking up the sleeping kid. Yeah, definitely should be doing Mysidia first. That's probably a mess up there. Wow. Hey, there's our money. Gungnir. We're gonna sell the crystal armor. We have a almost fully equipped Kane at this point, which is good. Let's go get our character and our... We have a fully equipped Kane at this point. No. Twin. I think that's Palom? Forum. Okay, we need some physical characters at this point. we really don't need Porum because we have Rosa. And even with that, Rydia can generally be contributing as a healer if we can get Sylph. Let's do this just so we can determine whether she's worth keeping or not. I should have saved first, but that's okay. This dragon is not that great. But we'll quick loot the back here since we came up. White arrows, vampire, samurai, and dragoon. Okay, so we're gonna do short bow, dragon whip, black belt, dragoon, boomir, think dragoon, and strength. We're gonna go see who the character is real quick. I'll grab most of the characters at this point. That's probably not worth it, but... Wait, was that a second forum? Yeah, no. The black robe might have still been worth it, but that's okay. Leviathan's not a super hard fight, but it's harder than what we're able to deal with right now. And we really don't want the first Porum, let alone a second one. Second Rydia. And... another... Okay, that is a Pelham. That's the characters we've got access to right now, so... I guess we'll do that? See if there's anything worth keeping here, or worth coming back for, rather. That's a Sylph. Okay. So we need to get through one fight with Rydia for her to be effective. Actually, let's do it quick. Unfortunately, the back of Hobbs is, I didn't get that black robe, so I kind of wish I had that right now, but that's okay. And we will go back to Antlion now for the actual first character, or for the actual first check. Mute Bell, that'll be good if we find guards. Big Bomb will be good for an early fight. Did not actually read what that was, I'll find out later. Getting too good at mashing, apparently. Gaia will be good for somebody. Probably Pelham at this point. Gaia Drum. Kind of hoping that it's that the boss here is going to be something with multiple enemies now. Something like Magus Sisters. Oh, it was a Thunderclaw, okay. And Kane gets the Diamond Helm. Not super worried about losing this fight, I just want to make sure Rydia survives it so she gets enough MP to start casting Sylph. Sylph has a glitch where you can... Hey, perfect. This is literally the fight that I just got done saying that'll be good if we get that fight. So these guys will counter with the mute spell, or with Piggy or several other spells. They don't hit super hard. Probably should have actually used the twin effect there. Rydia gains 3 levels, which should be enough to give her the MP she needs to start using the glitch. So the way that glitch works is as soon as you have enough MP to cast Sylph, you can cast it without it costing anything. So you have to have the correct amount, which is 30. Well, that's still not helpful. This party is not great. Once we get a little bit of XP going, we'll be okay for a while. But I would very much be okay with... This is one where I'd be okay with getting a hook, just so I can actually get more character options. I guess there's a character on Ordeals, if we wanted to, and there's the Baron Inn. I think I'm gonna do for Boole, even though we might have to come back to it, because we need the XP, and it'll give us a 3 heal. And we'll check the shops on the way out. Get a free heal going in and out of this. Either Rubicant or the elements. Rubicant. Sylph. Jump. That should do it right there, I think. Nope. That's unfortunate. On a couple levels. There we go. Should probably also take Rydia's Dragon Whip off now that she has Sylph, because it lowers her casting stat. You know, this is one of those weird abundance of riches things where we have too much of certain good things and not enough of others. Like, 3 good spears for Kane is lovely, but we only have 1 Kane. If we found a second Kane, I would be much more okay with this current setup. Rydia just got a tiara. Sylph just got dumb. She doesn't really need the black belt at this point, but I have something else I was gonna... Oh, that's right. Dragoon Spear. Yes? Mute Knife gives a +10 to the black magic stat. I guess we do Ordeals next. I'm still not loving this party. I'll be completely fair and say that part of that is probably because I'm not used to doing caster strats, but honestly, they're not bad for most of the game. There's a lot of fights that go a lot faster with casters, because you're not requiring, especially if you can get some levels. I mean, the fact that we're going to be leveling is good, as long as we can find some sirens. Edge. Yep. How many times can I go in and out of doors accidentally? Somebody really went to town looting Ordeals. This flag set has a 60% of the treasure chests only. So 40% of them are missing. And yeah. This is gonna be a pretty straightforward fight, I think. I think we want to make sure... So let's do a big bomb. I think that should do it. There we go. I had this brief moment where I wasn't sure if flame was going to be enough. King Queen Eblin. This should be... This is one of those I'm not 100% sure whether it's faster to do the attacks or not, but we'll try it. So yeah, they're going kind of slow. Kane seems like he's not doing much damage, which is weird. He should be doing more than Edge. Queen should be... There we go. That was weird. I'm not sure what's up with that. There's our hook. And there's Odin. Odin's a real easy boss most of the time, so this is actually fine. He's super weak to lightning, so that should do it. I guess we go check the Baron character quick. I'm feeling a little better about this party now with the edge. I'm not really sure. I guess I'm not sure who else we would want in this party right now. Like if we got a Yang or something, we'd need more gear. We'd get another key item, so we could potentially get a magma key and save ourselves from having to do the hook route. But I'm gonna be checking the shop and stuff anyway. I'm okay with doing the looting there. Like, it feels like a good thing to do with where we're at. It gives us loot to get items because we need money for shopping. It gives us access to a high-end shop. Like, I guess we'll check the Baron in quick. But, and if it is, we can still loot underground. It's not like it's the end of the world, but I'm guessing it's not gonna be. I really don't like full clearing the Baron for loot anymore. That was worth it. Another Iridia, not worth it. And unfortunately, this is a spot where we now have to do another fight right afterwards. And it's the Elements fight, which is potentially kind of scary here. But Edge is the one who survived, so we should be okay. No XP at that spot and a full heal afterwards, so whatever. Sand Ruby gives us another twin, which we don't care about. Gives us another key item towards getting our, towards making our grind go fast. I guess. But that was really kind of a waste of time. Okay. So now we get to do hook route, which is not going to be fun with this party. Hook route, meaning we get to go through the Cave of Evelyn. So we should probably do a little bit in Evelyn Castle quick. We'll do a little looting over here. Wow, that's all empty. We'll see what or if there's any traps here. We probably can't handle too many in the way of traps, but we might be able to take some of them. So we'll try it. It's our second black sword, which is weird. Only 2 treasure chests, which means hopefully the other areas are more full. We are going to be full clearing the cave on the way. it. Dragoon helmet. That's not bad, but we don't have anybody to wear it. This one is... Is it this one? I hate this area. There's our first monster chest. Well, I guess we're doing this. I think we'll be okay once we get rid of one of them. Oh crap. That was a mistake. Guess we'll just try having them attack. They do have mute knives, which do extra damage. Specifically not jumping with pain here because we need him to tank hits. This is not feeling great, but we're gonna get a bunch of XP out of it. Like, it's going to be worth it. Kinda worth it. We got virus. And an elixir. That is not what I wanted. Oh my god. That's our second elixir, which, I mean, elixirs are good healing items, obviously, but they're just healing items. Those chests can be any tier 7 item, which is like all of Edge's best swords, life staff for Rosa, would make her tier 2s not suck. Let's see, it's this way. Drain Spear. These guys should be much better to deal with than the last ones because they can actually take magic damage, and we have a very magic-heavy party. Our big problem with the last fight was the fact that Mad Ogres are basically immune to magic. Berserk, there we go. Let's make sure we're healed up just in case this is another monster chest. It's Bahamut. Okay. Should have used the... Okay. That was actually a bad mistake right there. Steelman is weak to ice, so we're going to use Ice 2 with Palom. And Rydia's going to just use Sylph so we get the heals. Kane's berserked, so he'll do a little extra damage and attack quickly. That's a crystal sword. If we happen to find a Cecil, that's great. That was an okay haul at the end, actually. Samurai Bow is actually really good. I just realized the reason... So the reason Rydia was doing so much more damage is partially because of the black belt, and partially because she had back row glitch. Coffins and Bacchus. Okay, so that's actually a really good haul there. Let's grab the longsword there. I guess we go Diamond here and give Edge the Strength Ring as well. Unless we find somebody amazing coming up here, I think we're pretty much... we can make this work. Fire Shield, Crystal Ring, Drain Spear, Power Silver. Trying to think through what we specifically need here. None of that. Mute Dagger's just as good as that, and what we've got is better than Rune Axe. Full Moon's just a back row glitch. One thing I'm noticing is you do have to kind of pay attention as you go through the maze a little bit more than usual because of the empty chests. You kind of have this ability to look ahead and prevent yourself from having to waste steps going through sections that are not populated. This is going to be 2 Stalemen. We should be okay. I wish we had something for the Mad Ogre chest, but that's okay. I may use the coffins for that. Quake. We're making really good progress as far as levels go, which is really good. Second ninja sword is great. Let's just get this out of the way. I'm not going to take a Tella right now. I think Sylph is worth more than what Tella brings, and Bahamut, as far as Rydia goes, and I think that Palom has more high-end potential than Tella. I guess Tella would be a good anchor. I don't have a good agility anchor right now, but we're not to the point where that's really a big concern yet. Okay, Aegis Shield. Slightly better magic defense. I'm okay with that. I don't think we have anything else there, but I'm gonna go... Oh, she's got a tiara. And Pelham's got a Gaia helm. I think we're gonna go with Rosa gets a glass cap. Edge gets his second ninja sword and is in full badass mode. I guess Rosa gets a samurai bow, and we use tent. Technically, at this point, I should probably back row glitch Palom so we could do the so he can use his mute knife, or give Edge one of the mute knives for the Mad Ogre chest. I'm not super worried about it right now. Maybe I should be more worried about it. We haven't really... I am slightly disappointed. We haven't found a lot in the way of good... like, all of the monster chests we've opened up have been pretty crappy. Except the Crystal Sword, I guess, technically. But, like... I'm not even sure we want Cecil in this party. We do want the Mad Ogre chest still. Gold Apple. More HP for Rydia. Which means the last chest is the Mad Ogres. That's annoying. So that's annoying. We'll have to do that first. I was not paying attention to who the bosses here were. And I think we should be good to do... Make sure I'm remembering this right. Yes. So we're gonna life glitch each of these, which means we're getting double XP from them. When you revive an enemy, they come back with no health because of the way the vitality stat works. Basically, your characters have vitality and enemies don't. So when you get revived, you come back with like 5 times your vitality stat as your HP. Enemies can't because they don't have a vitality stat, which is weird. Rosa just got better. Technically, probably should have saved there, but whatever. I think we're okay. I hear Bahamut's good. Moon Boss. We get a full heal here. Let's see who it is. There's not a lot of bosses I'm super worried about right now. And then that happens. Okay, don't use physical attacks and we should be okay. This is not a good fight. But we've got... like, I think we're okay. I think they counter this, but I think we're going to hit them hard enough that it won't matter. Probably could have used Sylph there, it's a lot faster cast. Probably shouldn't have used a physical attack there either, but I think he's going to be dead. Bahamut's good. Good spell. Glad we kept the Rydia. Not sure who I would have even ditched her for at this point, but the fact that we found a Bahamut right on the way and a Sylph in one of the shops early on is really good. We could have actually gotten a free Sylph, it looked like, but that's okay, too. Not a big deal either way, as long as we got it. So, options. We can go do summon monsters. I'm thinking we're gonna go do Tomra first because we can check the shops there and get a few free items. Summon monsters is one free check, but we know we're gonna have to go back there. If this has sirens, I may just do a grind right now. Set illustrator. Great bows are not. Nope. Not having good luck here. Quick check here. Another dragon whip. Crystal helm. Second Gaia helm. Not great though. So I think next up we're gonna do a little out of order from normal for me. But we're gonna check Dwarf Castle, and we're actually gonna loot a bit more than normal here. Dwarf Castle is normally one of those places I don't do a ton of checks. But I feel like right now, looting is weird. We actually have pretty good gear for several characters, but I feel like we need a little bit more. We're missing a couple specific things. Actually, let's check this first, because that'll make a difference. Yeah. See, that's a problem. We do have an edge, so we could technically loot. We could technically loot the tower for steal sirens. But I don't feel like we're gonna steal enough to actually do our final grind. Like, we could do it so we could potentially fight whatever's at summon monsters, maybe. It's totally blanking out there on the fact that several of those were empty. Blitz. Okay. Rosa gets a Gaia helm. Alum and Rydia both get a charm rod. Keep one mute knife in case we have, in case we want it for edge. Real quick, just in case there's a rune ring. That was a mistake. We actually don't have the exit spell yet, do we? Oops. Okay. Bomb. That is annoying, but not super bad. I don't think that's... Actually, does that spot hit hard? I don't think that spot hits too hard. But it does have tons of HP because Bomb and Kalbrenna. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. It's hitting hard enough that I'm going to use Sylph instead of Bahamut. That's about where we're at. Oops. So there's a long animation, but it does heal, which is good right now, because if this thing explodes... Yeah, we got it. There we go. Tier 3, Virus. See who the second boss is. Rydia has Warp, so we can use that to do the second check here. Dark Imps. Bulba's spot I don't think hits very hard. Second Rosa we don't need. Rydia grew up. Little extra XP. Rydia growing up gives us a few extra spells. Most of it doesn't matter. Not super concerned with it. Technically, if we find a Zeus Gauntlet, we could make her a physical attacker, but we did also sell all our Dragon Whips. I guess, and a Heroine Robe. Rat Tail. We're back into the Crystal Room, which is secretly the back of the sealed cave. Still not a lot in the way of items here. Like, this is really... Normally by this point you're at least chasing leads. We've got a whole lot of nothing. I just walked right past this dwarf. Okay, so where are we at right now? We can do Summon Monsters. We can do Sheila 1. We can do Top of Tower. We could return a rat. Like, we've got lots of, like, half checks. lots of things that I would rather not check by themselves. We're not going to do the chests here, even though there's some decent chance for loot. I always open that one on the way, but we don't need all the chests. We're not going to do the monster fight, and I don't want to reset out. A siren. It's not really that great at this point. I would like more. There's a decent chance sirens are either in this shop or on the moon at this point. There's our pan. Okay, that makes our checks a lot easier after this. We're gonna go straight over. Okay, there's our sirens. I'm gonna check who the bosses are quick, but we're not gonna fight them right now, because even if we could fight them, it's gonna be faster to level up first. Gauntlet, or Water Hag, and Antlion. Okay. Neither of those are... Okay, both of those are relatively scary, but in a weird way. So... I think we'll be okay once we get going. Specifically, what I was checking, or what I'm checking for in those shops is the... And we actually want black belt here. Still don't have exit. So we're gonna go back out this way. And I'm just gonna do my grind. Actually, where are we at on key items? 5? Let's do our key item checks first. I don't feel like this is super unreasonable at this point. I think we're going to do our key item checks here, and then we're going to go back to typo and buy stuff. Specifically, we're going to do the 3 hand checks, and we're going to do the rat tail. See where we're at. If all of those are key items, or if any of those are key items, I guess, at this point, then there's a chance we'll try and get 10 key items before the grind. We have to do Queen anyway, is part of the reasoning behind all this. Okay, there's our Darkness Crystal, so we've got Moon access, we've got Underground access. We are not quite in go mode. We either need Legend and Adamant, or we need Baron and Key. So let's go do our free checks just to see where we're at. Technically, we could do we might be able to do a faster grind on the moon as well. Because we do have access to gold dragons up there. But again, if we need to beat bosses anyway, I want to just grind enough to get through stuff here. If we have to do stuff on the moon, that's going to be a whole different kind of can of worms. Another crystal sword. Well, if we find Cecil's, and by sea souls I mean 2 of them, we have 2 crystal swords. Crystal sword's actually really annoying for me right now because we actually can't use it as a thrown weapon. If they'd been Excaliburs, we could throw them at least. Also not a Kieto. Remember when I was a kid, I hated using the crystal sword because I went through all the work to get the Excalibur. It was supposed to be the legendary sword, so I used the Excalibur even though it was weaker. Well, there's our Zeus gauntlet. Probably don't need to loot there, but oh well. Okay, so at this point, we're not going to get 10 key items anytime soon. Let's go do our grind. We can do a real easy grind here. With the physical characters we've got, we can do eggs like nothing. I totally missed. Oh crap, that's right. I was gonna do typo quick. Because it has cabins, specifically. But it also has life potions, which we can use for life glitch. And it has a few other, or it had a few other things, like star veils, which we're running low on. I need to get rid of stacks, but this is what happens when you don't actually follow through with what you say and stop looting. Cabin Siren, Starveil, Elixir, Vampire, Bed. Bacchus. Bacchus can move up. Okay. Feeling good about our items now. Let's go take care of the grind, or at least the first part of the grind. Take out Antlion at the Queen Evelyn spot, or Queen of the Monsters spot. Actually, wait, did we actually just pull no key items worth following again? Yeah, we did. Okay. So the monsters here that we're grinding against are dragons. Kane has the Dragoon Spear equipped, so he's going to one-shot everything. Let's see if Edge can one-shot these or not. Not quite. And let's see where Kane's at on damage. Okay. So we're not going to do our full grind here because we still have a couple bosses that are worth a lot of experience. We still have a lot of just things to fight. And we have the... we still need to do some exploring. But if we get up to a reasonable level here, we should be able to just wreck the rest of this game. And that's the goal. Is make the rest of the game negligible. Wow. Basically, the goal is to save time on the remaining boss fights by not having to take as much time on them. So we spend time now to save time later. Hey, strike first. That's actually the worst thing that we could get right there. I think we'll do one more here. Actually, we don't want to heal because we need to do the thing. So now we can go back to Land of Summoned Monsters. The other option would be to either go to the moon first or go to Tower, but I feel like this is the most relevant immediate thing we have, is we need to do the Queen of Summoned Monsters anyway. It's a key item. We can do the other one while we're down here. Antlion at Queen of Summoned Monsters is a little rough. It is a fairly high attack spot, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't think it's too fast. If we can avoid the counters, we'll be okay, I think, though. And we have time to set blinks up. We're going to save this on a separate slot to the one outside, so if this does not go well and we get absolutely wrecked, I'm just going to undo it and go back to the previous save, instead of having to sit there and walk back out again. Okay, so the goal is going to be Rosa blinks. Actually, Edge should be able to do image. I mean, it hits hard, but it's not impossible by any means. Okay, we're gonna risk this counter because I think Edge might be able to finish it off if this doesn't kill. There we go. Earth Crystal. That gives us another place to loot. It's relatively good there. As long as this... we'll see what this is. Perfect. These monsters are pretty scary, but it's should be fine. That's a problem. Too late. Okay, we're okay. That's not what I was trying to do. That's okay, though. That was 3. Hey, it's a dragon. Can you tell by the amount of damage Kane did? Virus should kill this. If it doesn't, Pain is next and does almost perfect damage. Luca Key we don't need to do. Unless Mist Dragon is in there, I guess, but that would be a real obscure thing to be needed for both of our other requirements, I guess. Basically, we shouldn't need it. Okay. So I guess we do Earth Crystal next, because it's a key item we can check. And we can finish looting. Hopefully we'll be able to find like a Stardust Rod and a Life Staff there. Something along those lines at least. We also haven't checked the item shop. We're probably not super worried at this point, but could be worth checking. So we're really not doing too much more in the way of... We're actually in really good shape, but this is a special exception because it's really good. There's pretty much no reason not to do this one. And then I proceed to get mostly terrible results. We did get a Life Staff, so Rosa's magic is going to be spared there. That's really about it, though. That was a pretty sad, really sad pull there. Double Defense Sword is okay, I guess? Is that better? Technically better. I just noticed that Kain has no elemental resistances on, which was possibly a mistake, but whatever. He hits things, it's fine. We shouldn't need to save at this point. Like, there's no reason to. Wall. Ahmet. Quake. This should kill pretty quick. If it doesn't one-shot. I think the next spell Palom learns is Nuke, so we're getting close to that. See who the boss here is. Double Tella. Okay. Let's do this. Should be pretty straightforward. I keep forgetting how low end the section here is. Like, we already did a chunk of leveling. This is not a hard section. Again, we're looking for the Baron Key or Adamant and Legend Swords. God. Is it worth going to the tower quick? Like, we just walk up the tower? There's a Baron Key, never mind. So I'm hoping that the remaining fights that we've got, and maybe a short grind, are going to be enough to give us the levels we need to get Nuke on at least Palom. I don't know if we're going to be able to get it with Rydia. I'm hoping we can also get some enough to get their HP up. But we're basically going to be gambling on getting past it with only a couple big bangs as well. Actually, does Rosa have white? I don't think Rosa has white yet. Let's do a quick, just for my sanity. Ovalis. I have no idea if this spot can be hit with magic or not. But we have a cane. And it's a low-end spot, so this should pretty much do it anyway. To the boss here is CPU. I'm gonna be dumb here. We're gonna be dumb. This is a low enough spot. I think we're just gonna be dumb. So we've got... So normally you don't want to do this because if you kill the attacker or defender, then he counterattacks for straight 9s against party members, but I think his HP's low enough that we can just completely wipe him off the board, and those couple extra hits just made sure of it. Second cane. That might have been okay to get earlier, but I think at this point we're gonna be happy with what we've got. We've already done a bit of leveling, and we don't have a ton of extra equipment laying around. So we're gonna get the key item, run to, or go get the whale, go to the moon, finish our grind, aka get Pelham and Rydia nuke, hopefully. Second glass home, that's really not good. I don't think we're even close to... Oh, we are exactly at 10 key items. Okay. Good. I didn't think we were. So we have a bunch of sirens left. We've got 10 key items, and we have a Dragoon Spear. We're going to be heading to where I think I'm remembering correctly where they are. I keep forgetting where the Gold Dragon Siren spot is. I know one of them, but it's the out-of-the-way one. So I guess we could go do that one, because I'm confident about it. But it's out of the way. And we don't have exit? Or did Rosa get exit eventually? The big whale, okay. It's Boogie. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna be safe instead of worrying about where to grind, because I know where to grind here. I don't remember what level Pelham gets nuke at. I know Rydia's got a way to go, so I'm basically just gonna be looking at their HP instead. Rydia has an extra 200 hit points, which should make it a lot safer for her to actually get to the 2000 threshold. There we go. That's not that bad. We can take that. Okay, that was a super clumsy first trial run, which is part of the reason I wanted to do it this way. There we go. That's much better. But it gives us 180,000 hit points. Fatal, weak. Which means I was also way off about nuke. And I am also way off on who's the anchor right now, I think. So we don't have any more... I barely missed it on that first hit. Come on. quite. Nuke. Let's see what our hit points look like. Let's do one more. Perfect. Should have done her, swapped her white spell around while I was there, but oh well. Okay, so now we need to go to the Wyvern Altar. We'll do that quick, and we'll run down to Zeromus. Actually, technically, it might be faster to just use the pass. I think it's faster to use the pass from Wyvern. Oh, we have to wait for the character. A little late. A bit late. Technically, I would kind of rather have a Yang than an Edge right here, but meh. Not with the levels, though. Oh, that reminds me. Real quick. Agility 25, Agility 39, Agility 25, Agility 43, Agility 23. I think we want a multiple. We'll see if if doing the Wyvern fight gives anybody else some levels. We technically want, I believe it's a multiple of 14, so we want somebody to be at 28. Whatever. Otherwise, lower is better, and we do not have a good anchor right now, so we'll just have to turn battle speed down and pray. Probably not going to be berserking anyway at this point. I hadn't really given much thought as to which bosses could be here still. We actually didn't do that many bosses. Like, a lot of this seed was just getting prepared to get through this couple sections we did. We didn't do a lot of dungeons. I suppose we should use a cabin. Okay. So the Wyvern spot itself isn't, I mean, it's scary, but it's not the scariest spot by any means. Dark Elf. You know what Dark Elf's second form is? A dragon. me change. You know what else the Dark Elf is weak to? Holy. What? I am very confused right now. That fight did not go the way I was thinking it was going to go. I apparently was horribly, horribly wrong. So I think going back to Earth is technically faster here. So the goal here is going to be to have Kane and Edge basically be our healers, which seems weird, but it's how this works. So the stack of Cure 3s we got is for that. They're going to take turns being our shield with Reflect. We're going to turn our battle speed. So we'll do some attacks with Kane and Edge at the beginning, but after a little bit, we're going to go ahead and stop. We're going to wait until after the first big bang to put a Reflect on, so that we can heal. No, we can do... Actually, no, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll make it work. See if I can not screw this up horribly this time. Because we want to get a Silk Web off. So having the Reflect up before the Silk Web isn't terrible. So Edge should be the one throwing the crystal here. Now we get to figure out whose butt we're gonna kick tonight. Come on. What is that? Okay, the Silk Web missed. So I guess we'll just sit here for a moment. Oh, we should, like, Whatever. Too late. We're high enough level at this point that this should not take terribly long. Unless this kills us. Even if this kills a couple people, we'll be okay. We just need to heal up a little bit. That's a problem. Black hole removes magic. We're gonna cycle around quick to Rosa for a tier 4. Using this opportunity when we don't have a reflect up. And this should do it. I think it'll be these 2 nukes. When you do a pure reflect strat like this, you actually get to save a lot of time because they didn't actually know how to, or they couldn't fit the programming for his hit points in here. So what they did is they put in a script where when you get him to half hit points, he, as a counterattack, refills his hit points to full and enters the next phase of his script. However, when you do a reflected spell, it does not count. Basically, because a reflect is already a counter, you can't counter a counter. It's not a direct spell being cast on him. So in effect, we cut his hit points in half by doing the reflect strats the way we did. So I'm going to be honest and say I have no idea what my time was on that. We got very lucky with our big bangs. We didn't get any super high rolls. And we had the tiara on Rydia and the white robe on Rosa to help mitigate their hit points. I probably should have seen that black hole coming, but whatever. Honestly, that's probably one of the best reflect kills I've gotten. I usually do Berserk or Hybrid, so feeling pretty good there. In-game time is... 136.29, so probably somewhere in the 140, 145 range for actual time. I love the fact that all of these 3 Miss Zone seeds are under 2 hours. I did take a look at the next stage of the tournament, like the upper brackets of the tournament's flags, and it's almost exactly the same. The only thing they got rid of is Warp Glitch and the High Treasure. So I think it'll still be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to trying it. Not that I'm in the tournament or anything like that. I mean, we could always just keep playing these lower bracket flags. But I like the idea of challenging ourselves. So yeah, this was a lot of fun. Not the party I would have chosen, but I think that's part of what made it fun. It's not what I would normally do. Even with all the characters at our disposal, we didn't really have a good option for my style of party, unless I'd checked the Darkness Crystal real early and switched out for that yet. But it ended up working really well. Like, reflect strats are actually pretty viable, and the big problem you have is the grind. But we managed. The fact that there's sirens for this means it's a lot easier. That's actually one of the big things that's going to be a problem once we go to the upper brackets, or the table as they're calling it, because the upper brackets are they're a problem on that regard. Sirens will not be a viable option, so we're going to be back to trying to find new ways to grind. Which I guess was part of my problem with the old one, was the pro shops and the pro treasure made it hard to grind. So you know what, maybe we will stick with this. I really like the wild-ish flags. Wild treasure always bothered me. I don't like the fact that it's just completely random, sporadic, thrown everywhere. But the wild-ish means that there's still strategy to your looting. You can still get better treasure from certain areas, but it's just better. Like, it's a tier up, basically. Which is really nice. So yeah, cool with that. We'll wrap up. My final time will be in the description. As always, if you would like to join in on any of these seeds, obviously you've already seen this one, so spoilers. But any new ones, they'll be posted in the Discord, and I always post them in the description of the first video. Because that's another random thing here. Because these are shorter, I can do them as one video, which is really nice, because that's how they're technically supposed to be done. But I can't go 2-3 hours without taking a quick break. So yeah. So yes, if you enjoyed this, give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. We're deep in Breath of Fire 2 right now. I needed to take a break from the grind to grind on this. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.